Hey, it's Jeremy from bestmenshaver.com, and today we're going to review the Hagen double-edged safety razor. It's a relatively inexpensive razor. It's great for beginners. It's pretty mild. That being said, if you have a thick beard, you may want to go for something a little more aggressive, or just plan on doing about 3 or 4 passes on your beard. It's, like I said, it's relatively inexpensive. You can usually find them at Walmart or like a CVS or a Walgreens. As you can see, I'll try to do a close-up. It's not the longest razor. It's pretty short. So if you have bigger hands, you might want to try to find something with a longer handle, but it's got a nice control. It's got a nice textured grip. It doesn't get slippery even if you're covered in shaving cream. And it opens like a butterfly razor. As you can see, you just simply twist it open, and it stays pretty tight. Like, I don't ever feel like it's gonna open on me while I'm shaving, and I never have problems aligning the blade. You can just line it up on this guide bar, and as it closes, it's pretty straight on both sides. I've never seen it become uneven. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the camera, but it's also got these little microcombs on the edge that kind of, I guess, are supposed to simulate an open comb razor, where it guides your beard hair into the razor. Overall, like I said, it's pretty mild. It's great for beginners. There's not much fear of cutting yourself with this razor. The blade gap is pretty small. It puts a slight angle. You can see when it's closed, it puts a slight angle on the blade, which helps it cut as well. It's not super heavy, but it's not super light either. It's got a nice weight to it. That being said, I do find myself applying just a little bit of pressure to help it do its job when I'm shaving. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and do this thing and see how it works. So I'm gonna go ahead and just load my brush with some soap. And I already pre-soaked my brush for the video and added some water, so it's actually got a little bit too much water. So I'm going to try to get some more soap on there. And I'm just going to go ahead and try to build a nice lather on my face. As you can see, it's kind of wet. Just take a couple more strokes to build this lather. There we go. Now it's starting to get creamy. You might be able to, that's my 4-year-old son in the background. You might be able to hear him. He's my assistant today, helping me out. I would shave my whole face, but my wife really does not like me to do that. She's a fan of my goatee. You want to wave to the camera, buddy? Okay.
Oh wait, I think I can do it.
No. Come in here.
No, I think I can do it.
You have to be in front of... Hey, come here. Let me pick you up. Just look in the mirror towards the camera. Okay. Say hello, internet.
Hi.
Thanks, buddy. Okay, so I've got some shaving cream, and I'm gonna be good to go.
I can see your face, Daddy.
Just gonna...
I can see your white face.
Thanks, buddy. I'm gonna put a little
Daddy, I can see
water
your white face.
water in the soap. I'll put a little water in the sink so I can rinse as I go.
White face.
Okay. Thanks, buddy. So I'm just gonna start by doing a pass with the grain. And I don't know if you can see it in the video, but I haven't shaved for about a week or so. might be able to hear it if my microphone is working like it should. Put some more water in. You can hear it cutting the hair nicely. Alright, so not bad for a first pass. It's definitely not the smoothest, but it will work. So I'm going to go ahead and do a second pass. I'm just going to put a little more shaving cream on here. And this time I'm going to try to go against the grain, across the grain. Sorry, across the grain, not against the grain. Here it's still cutting some hair. YouTube.
Huh?
YouTube.
My YouTube?
Yeah.
Seriously?
So you can still hear it cutting some hair, so I'm expecting a little bit smoother after this second pass. In my final pass, I'm going to go ahead and go against the grain. So, you know, for me, I'd probably be okay with this, but if you want a super smooth, we'll go ahead and do one more against the grain. But as you can see, I'm going fairly quickly and I'm not super worried about cutting myself. I have this one little mole that sometimes I nick, but so far so good. Alright, one more round of shaving soap. I'm using the Hagen shaving set as well, by the way. The soap has a really nice smell. I actually did another video review on that. Okay, against the grain. Again, can still hear it cutting hair, so this should be the smoothest pass. Almost done.
Are you gonna do your hair?
Nope.
I can't see any hair on you. Can't see any hair on you.
Where's it? Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna just clean up my edges over here. Cool. Alright, now just give me a minute and I'm gonna go ahead and rinse off.
I was raising that there. I was raising.
Alright, so there you have 3 passes with the Hagen Safety razor, and I was using, I forgot to mention, the blades that come with it, their own branded ice-tempered stainless steel blades. They are sharp, they're not super sharp, but they're pretty smooth. As you can see, I don't think I had any nicks or cuts, and with 3 passes, you know, sometimes you might get some redness, so I didn't really have any of that. I would expect after my face dries a little bit, it'll be pretty smooth. It's already pretty smooth, but like I said, you'll probably need to take 3 passes to get there with it. I would definitely recommend this for beginners, or you know, a gift for someone who's just starting to shave. It's a great learning safety razor, so to speak, because it's so mild. You don't have to worry about too much about cutting yourself. However, that being said, you should still take it slow if you're new, because you definitely can cut yourself with this. I have before on this little mole that sticks out, so it's sharp enough to get the job done. Yeah, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe to my channel and check out my blog at bestmenshaver.com. See you later.